Good morning, everybody. Welcome again to my English class. We are going to be starting with the lesson. So thank you for watching this video. We are going to start the lesson. So remember to use the chat box. So when you have the chat box, it's for you to write the answers and to prepare a pen and paper, because later we're going to do the novel question. Okay, for those who are not taking the Zoom lesson, you are watching the video, it's okay. We will do it slowly. All right, so today we're going to cover Captain Nobody, Chapter 8 and 9, the keyword practice. Okay, so Chapter 8 and 9 is just a passing story. It's not so important that you remember every single thing, but we just need a little bit of the details of it. So you just need to know the main gist. Thank you for those who have completed assignments: Siti Maisara, Aina, Yong Joyce, Salina, Wana, Wani, and Angeline. Thank you for completing all your assignments. The rest of you please go and finish all your work, okay? Because if you don't finish it, when you come back to school, it's going to be harder for you. So try, okay, to do all the work. 帮我做你的功课，如果你没有做到，是很难，你进了学校了，那个时间是很难要做的。Okay, so two important symbols. We are going to write answers in the chat. If you don't, for the people who are watching the video, this is when you write your answers on the piece of paper to check later. And this is the quiz symbol. We're going to use quizzes later for quizzes. So if you haven't completed Chapter 5, please go back and do Chapter 5 in Google Classroom. Then you must complete Chapter 6 and 7 before you come to this lesson. If you complete this one, then you are ready for this lesson. Okay, so we are going to continue. So today we're going to do listening and writing, same thing that we're going to do for all the Captain Nobody. Okay, and we want to identify the meaning of 9 keywords, new keywords. We want to remember 11 sentences to summarize the Chapter 8 and 9. We want to answer 20 questions on Chapter 8 and 9 on quizzes, and then we're going to re-answer the SPM novel question. That means we're going to go back to the old question, and I'm going to teach you how to add on to it. All right, so this is the lesson objectives. So now, which character is facing an identity crisis? So for those who are watching the video, please pause the video, write your answer. Which character is facing an identity crisis? Don't know what happened. Which one? Okay, the answer is Newt. Right, Newt is facing an identity crisis. And why is he facing an identity crisis? It's because his brother was in a football accident, now in coma. He very don't know what to do. He doesn't know who he is. Okay, so this is him facing an identity crisis. 他不懂他是谁，为什么他的哥哥是进 hospital 医院了。So right now at the end of Chapter 6 and 7, do you think Newt knows who he is already? He already confirmed he knows who he is now. 他知道他是谁了吗？ What do you think? Write down your answer. All right, and we're going to check right now. Actually, at the end of the Chapter 6 and 7, he does not know who he is. 他不懂他是谁，还没有知道。He is in the process of discovering. He's trying to find out who he really is. He got the costume already, sort of, but he haven't fully know who he is. So I'm going to tell you more of the story of how he discovered. Okay, so this chapter. So we're going to cover the vocabulary, all the words that you need to know. Then number 2 is we're going to do the story. And then number 3, you are going to retell the story. And number 4, we're going to answer the novel question. All right, so for vocabulary, trick or treating. This one we learned in Chapter 5, right? So trick or treating. During Halloween, they go and collect candy, okay? 他去吃手机糖果. Okay, so this is trick or treating. Trick or treat, you go to every house and ask for candy. Mask, you know that Newton wears the mask, right, in his Captain Nobody costume. All right. Guess is to teka, 猜测, to figure out, what is this? I always ask you to guess, right? Guess what's the meaning, guess what's the word. So guess. All right. Confident. Okay, 信心, and yakin. I am confident, so I believe in myself. So there's 2 ways of using the confident. One is confident. I am. 我是 confident. Saya confident. Saya yakin. All right. And number 2 is he has the confidence. Dia ada confidence. Ini lain ah. Dia ada keyakinan. Confidence is keyakinan. 他有这个信心，但是他有是 confidence 后面是换一点点。All right. So next, nuclear. Nuclear is just a word. Nuclear bomb, you got see before, right? So this is just nuclear. Okay, it's just a name. You have to know. Just explaining the meaning of nuclear. Asleep, already asleep. Sudah tertidur, already sleeping. Okay. Reassures. This word reassure means, let's say you are feeling scared or you don't know how to feel. Okay, when you reassure means you make sure you don't feel scared anymore. Like, for example, the COVID-19, everybody very scared, right? Very scared, very scared. The government reassures everybody everything is under control. Meyakinkan semua orang. 那个 government 讲放心，你们放心。Okay, reassure. So here is the word reassure. Make sure you don't feel scared. All right. And the last one is usual. Usual means normal. Businesses open as usual. Seperti biasa. Okay. So we're going to go into, if you don't know the words, okay, there's 9 words. You remember the 9 words, you can go back the slide, watch the video, repeat. If you don't understand, then you go on to the next part. Next part is the story. All right. So we're going to do 2 chapters in this story. First one is chapter 8. Okay, so you have new characters. We have the 3 normal characters, Newton, JJ, and Cecile. Newton is the guy, Cecile is a guy, and JJ is the girl, right? Okay. Then we have the husband and the wife. Okay, husband and the wife is 2 new people. They went trick or treating. And then we have 5 keywords: mask, gas, trick or treating, confidence, and commander nuclear. All right, so these are the 5 words you need to remember. So how the story goes first. So after they make their costume already, yeah, let's go. Cecile, Newt, and JJ went trick or treating, right? So they went trick or treating. And then they went to this house. Okay, and the husband and wife can guess. They can guess Cecile and JJ's costume because their costume is normal costume. People know the character. But they cannot guess who Newt was. They're like, who are you? Who are you? Okay, 她的老公老婆是可以知道 Cecile 跟 JJ 的他的 costume 是谁 ，because 这个是比较人的 ，but 他不懂 Newt 是谁 ，alright. So they saw the words CN on the mask. Alright, actually at the mask there, he got the word CN. Why actually CN? CN is actually stand for Chris Newton, his brother's name, Chris Newton. But because they cut everything, right, so they put CN only. So that's why it's CN. They saw the word CN on the mask here. I didn't draw the mask correctly lah, but it's okay. Okay, 他看到他 CN 在他的面组。So Cecile, then they like, why CN? So who are you? 你是谁? Right? Then Cecile was like, then he tried to guess, he is commander. Then JJ say, nuclear, commander nuclear. Okay, so then they are trying to come up with a name for him. 他是要做一个名字给他. But then Newton was like, suddenly he feel confident, suddenly got a lot of like power. Okay, he felt confident and said, nope, you can call me Captain Nobody. Alright, 他是有那个新的 new feeling. He feel very brave already. You can call me Captain Nobody. So this is the chapter 8 story. All good? If you don't know, you can repeat again and try and remember this story. Alright, we're going to go to the next part. I'm going to watch the video. Alright. Hey, Newt, that was awesome. Cool dude, cool name, dude. Where did that come from? You don't like it? Oh no, it's brilliant. 很好. Captain Nobody. A hero like no other. This is a special hero. So let's go trick or treating. And so they continued trick or treating. Their costumes continue to amaze everyone they met. Wow, so cool. Your costume so cool. And they are not ignored at that night. Newt feels comfortable and confident with his new identity. He feels different. Cecile and JJ are also aware of the changes in Newt's attitude. They said that Newt is so weird. Ayah, what? Newt say what? Weird in a very good way. It's a good way, JJ say. Yeah, you sounded more like Captain Nobody than Newt. So Newt sounds different. When he gets home, his mother was already asleep. Newt was a bit disappointed because why he feels sad. Because he want to show his mother his Halloween costume. He very proud. His mother left an apology letter for him for forgetting Halloween. He said, sorry, I forgot Halloween because very busy with Chris. So just before he go to sleep, he reassures himself, he comforts himself. I am not supposed to be anybody. I am Captain Nobody, right? So that's all for the video. Go back to this one. All right. So now we're going to chapter 9, the story. Okay, we have the 3 characters, Newton, JJ, and Cecile and his mom. And the keywords are the 6 keywords: asleep, reassures, cool, show, confident, and usual. Cool, I didn't do the meaning of cool. Cool is like wow, cool, wow. Show is tunjukkan, menunjukkan. So we're going to go to chapter 9 story summary. So first, after they found out, oh, his name, I am Captain Nobody. You can call me Captain Nobody. Then JJ is like, wow, they leave the house already. Then JJ and Cecile thinks the name is so cool. Wow, so cool. And Newt feels very confident with his new identity. He is confident. Okay, I know who I am. 他是confirm 是新了，他是有一点点新的人了。Okay. Then Cecile and JJ felt he sounded like Captain Nobody and not like his usual self. So he sounds like a new person. He's not like new, like normal like that. All right. 他的声音是一个新的人，不是他的自己的 new 的声音了，不一样。So when he came home, his mom was asleep. All right. 他的妈妈睡觉了。He was very sad because he wanted to show her his Halloween costume. 他是很 sad， 他要给他的妈妈看到他的很厉害的 costume. Alright, but before he sleeps, he reassures himself he's not supposed to be anybody. He is Captain Nobody. Okay, 他是跟他自己讲，我是不是要做比较人？我是 Captain Nobody. Alright, so this is the story. Are you okay with the story? If you're okay with the story, you're going to retell the story. If you're not okay with the story, you can rewind and then watch again. So retell the story over and over again. All right, so you can have 2 minutes to remember the keywords. Chapter 8, story summary. All right, so now you can remember the keywords. You can pause the video here. Remember the keywords already. Once you remember the keywords, we're going to try. All right, ready? You can play whenever you're ready. All right, next. Ready to write down, since you're not on the chat, you write down. Okay. Newt, who and who. We got 2 person here. Got Newt, who and who, when, where did they go? What are they wearing, right? So they went where? Okay, so you can pause, write down the answer. And the answer is, we're going to check the answer now. Oh, Newt. Sorry, this is the wrong slide. Let me check mine. My slide. I'm going to unhide it first. Sorry. Okay, let's stop sharing first. Sorry. Just give me 1 second. Let me unhide this. All right, what's the answer for the first one? Okay, so first one is Newt, JJ, and Cecile went trick or treating. Okay, very good. Next one, number 2. The who, so you got 老婆 and who, and what are they? They can what? JJ and Cecile costume, but they cannot do who Newt was. They cannot what? What's this question mark? What is the word? So you pause the video, write down the answer, and then you're going to check the next one. All right, we're going to check the answer right now. The husband and wife guessed JJ and Cecile's costume, but they cannot guess who Newt was. Okay, so if you see cannot is a model word, so guess must be root word, cannot have ed, ess, everything cannot. All right, so the husband wife guess already can guess. Okay, boleh guess. The face one, 面珠，那个面珠有all right, so what's the word for that? So you pause, write down the answer. The answer is on his mask. So the CN words is on his mask. Okay, next. Cecile, then they saw CN, they're like, oh, who is it? Who are you? Then Cecile like, he is, JJ said, dash, and then the full word. All right. So you pause, write down the answer, and then you can check your answer now. All right. So Cecile said he is a commander. JJ said nuclear. Commander nuclear? Like not so sure, right? But then Newton felt what? What did he feel? 他的感觉 felt what? And said, nope, you can call me. What's his name? All right, so you pause, write down the answer. Newt felt a confidence and said, nope, you can call me Captain Nobody. Very good. All right, if you cannot, you try and do. If you cannot remember, you do again and again, okay? So you can practice. Now, the second part, chapter 9. So you have 4 characters and you have 6 words. Asleep, reassures, cool, show, confident, and you show. 6 words. You can pause the video, memorize the words, and then we're going to come back to do the sentences. All right, next. Are you ready? Cool. Let's try. Who and who thought the name was what? Wow. All right, so you got this girl and this boy. What's their name? Thought the name was what? All right. So we pause the video, write your answers. We're going to check the answers. JJ and Cecile thought the name was cool, super cool. Right? Next. Newt felt what? What did he feel with his new identity? He felt very... Pause the video, write your answer. He felt very confident with his new identity. All right, next. Cecile and JJ felt he sounded like Captain Nobody and not his what? Self. Okay, his what? Self. All right, try. Write your answers, pause the video, and then check your answers. Okay, Cecile and JJ felt he sounded like Captain Nobody and not his usual self. All right, no problem. Next, when he came home, he's who was doing what? Who was doing what? All right, pause your video, write your answer. So the answer is when he came home, his Mom was asleep. The mom was already sleeping already. What is Newton feeling? Okay, Newt was feeling what? Because he wanted to what? His Halloween costume. All right, pause the video, write your answers. The answer is Newton was sad because he wanted to show her his Halloween costume. All right, next, last one. Before he sleeps, what is the word? Himself. He's not supposed to be anybody. He is to. So pause, write your answer. And the answer is before he sleeps, he reassures himself. He comforts himself. He said, he's not supposed to be anybody. He is Captain Nobody. All right. Okay. All right. So this is the 6 sentences for this. So now you want to check whether you understand and remember, right? Very easy in it. So you join the quiz. All right. When you go into the quiz, make sure you are logged in with your MOE ID. If you log in with the wrong one, then you will have problem. All right. You can click on this 3 arrow here, the 3 line here to check what ID you're using it. All right. Make sure you log in to the right one so that you can get in. So now you go out of this slide, go out of the Google Classroom slides, PDF, and then you do the quiz in the classroom. The quiz is Captain Nobody chapter 8 and 9 quiz. All right, so you will do that quiz. Now, after you finish the quiz, you can come back and we're going to answer the novel question. Okay, why we focus on this novel question? Very important for you to know how to answer. I saw some of you answer already, but not so correct. Okay, not exactly correct. So we are going to try and explain again how to answer this question. So what you need to do is you are going to do this for your extra add-on. So if you haven't finished this homework, you need to go do it so that I can see if you understand or don't understand. So you are going to add those who finished already, the chapter 6 and 7, you want to add in the 8 and 9 to the explanation. Okay, so you can do this in the novel question in the classwork. Okay, last week one, the chapter 6 and 7 one. All right, so we're going to do the same question, but we're going to add on. So I'm going to show you my slide. Let's see. All right, so this is the slide is here. Okay, the following are the novels studied in the literature component in English language. Captain Nobody by Dean Pitchford. From the novel you have read, write about event change a character's life. All right, this is what they are looking for. They want you to tell how. What's the meaning of how? Bagaimana. Okay, bagaimana, 怎样 an event, 一个活动 change, mengubah, 换掉 换 a character's life. So who characters? Kehidupan satu watak. Alright, so bagaimana an event mengubah kehidupan satu watak. 怎样一个活动有换到他的 life. Okay, so 怎样他有换到一个人的 life. So we want to explain how. Bagaimana, we have to explain slowly. Okay, so how we start answering, very easy. The novel I studied in the literature component in English language, just copy me, right? Is what? Captain Nobody by Dean Pitchford. Okay, so here we want to write an event that changed whose life? So if you want to introduce the character, Newman's life, make sure you have the S same like the question, right? Is when he became Captain Nobody. So same introduction that we did. So this one is considered the story title, right? Story title. Now we want to tell the story. So the first sentence, remember what is the first sentence for the last time one? The first sentence was here, right? Newton, who and who. So you want to tell the story from chapter 6 to chapter 9. Okay, Newton, okay, I'm going to write in red because this is tell the story. Newton, JJ, and Cecil plan to make their Halloween costumes, right? That's the first sentence. And then what's the second sentence? Plan to make their Halloween. Okay, then we continue. Newt did not make his costume. Why he did not make his costume? Because he did not know who he wanted to be, right? Or he did not know who he was, right? Wanted to be. Okay, cool. So you can write the whole story of chapter 6, chapter 7, chapter 8, and chapter 9. We just repeat the story, like how I teach you the sentences. Okay, if you got more details in your sentences, lagi better. All right, so you need to write. So you continue writing. So don't stop here. Make sure you write. So you got chapter 6, chapter 7, you write the story. Because remember, this is the story that see how he changed his life, right? From he don't know who he is until he become who he know who he is. Okay, 你要讲出来那个story 那个故事是他是怎样换掉他的 life， 他怎样换，所以你要讲出来那个 story 全部 story 6、7、8、9，你是跟住那个 sentences 可以了，那个句子。诶，我教你们。Alright, so the last sentence for chapter 9 was before he sleeps, he reassures himself that he is not just anybody. He is Captain Nobody. Right. So this is the story. Right. So you have to tell the story. Remember to tell the story in detail. You can add other details. Okay. Some of you added chapter 10. Very good. Some of you added chapter 10, chapter 21, 19. It's okay. You can add more story if you want. It's good. But because I'm only teaching until chapter 9, so I only do the story part until chapter 9. All right. So how you want to answer the evidence? So now you're going to do this number 3. Number 3 is green. Oops, sorry. Number 3 is green. So I'm going to change my color to number 3, green. Let me do a darker green. All right. Evidence. So you want to say. So you must show the evidence of how he become Captain Nobody, right? So let's say before he became Captain Nobody. You want to talk about bagaimana how he changed his life. So you must talk about sebelum itu. 他是谁? Before that, 他是谁? Okay? Before he became Captain Nobody. Who is he? He is a nobody. 没有人知道他是谁. Okay? Tak ada orang tahu dia siapa ni. Okay? And then he also what? He also faced an identity crisis when his brother Chris went into coma because of a football accident. Right, so this one, identity crisis. We have identity crisis. Which part of the story in chapter 6 and 6, 7, 8, 9 got show that he got this identity crisis? Right, we want to explain. So identity crisis is your point. Okay, we want to show the answer the question before he got identity crisis. Where? So this part, when Newt, JJ, and Cecil plan to make their Halloween costumes, Newt did not make his costume because he did not know who he wanted to be. So this is the evidence, okay, that he have an identity crisis because he really don't know who he want to be. So he got this identity crisis. He's somebody, okay, that he got this problem, right? So you must have the main point here and then you explain, come out. This is the explanation. All right, then we can continue on. All right, we can continue on. Let me just stop for a while. So let's go back. Sorry. Oh, not this one. All right. So now, then you want to tell how he changed, how he become a new person. All right. He started to become a new person. When he start becoming a new person? When they, when who? When he met, when JJ and Cecile helped modify Chris's old clothes to make him a new costume, right? So this one, you tell he started to become. So you want to change from before they're nobody, he's nobody, then he want to change. 他换到他是新的人，他是要开设。Alright, so where is the evidence he start to become a new person? This is the evidence. Then you can tell a little bit more of the story. This is the evidence. 这个是他是开设做一个新的人，这个是他哪里那个读者有说到这个东西 ，alright? So help modify Chris old costume. Then what is he? So he also, what happened in this one? He feel what? He feel like he is a new person, right? He felt protected and hidden, right? He feel like somebody new already. So this is the evidence. Okay. Then when they went trick or treating, right? He become a bit more confident already, right? When they went trick or treating, okay, he felt a new confidence and tell everybody's name. You can call me Captain Nobody. Right? He felt new confidence. Tells I am confident already. So you can tell this one, he is confident. This is a new evidence. Okay, so what did he say? Okay, what did he feel like? Even his friends, what his friends say? His best friends feel that he sounded like a new person, like Captain Nobody, right? And not his usual self. So this is the evidence that he is confident, right? His best friend also see, wow, he got changed. So this is a change that he see. Okay. Now, what happened to him? He is now changed and confident. And before he sleeps, he reassures himself he is not supposed to be anybody. He is Captain Nobody. All right, so you can say this is the evidence that shows that he is confident. Okay, 他是有换了，他是新的人了，是怎样新的人？是他是有这个 confident。Okay， 他是换了。Okay, so now then we continue. Now we do part 3 already. This is reflection. Okay, a lot of you write the reflection, but you'll never tie it back to the question. So we need to make sure that we answer the question again. Okay, make sure that you're answering the question. Okay, in conclusion, the question is about what? How he changed his life, right? The question is, he is changing his life from one place to another. Okay. Newt was having an identity crisis, but because of his best friend's support, you can say best friend's support, best friends JJ and you, JJ and Cecile. He can change to be somebody new, right? Because his best friend never laughed at him, right? His best friend helped him. Okay? JJ and Cecile helped him to make a new costume and even think of his name, right? But he changed his own name himself. But then in the end, so how you want to change, reflect on your life, okay? I want to have friends like JJ and Cecile who can help me if I have a identity crisis or problem, so that I can change like Newt to be someone. Understand? So here you're talking about how it's reflected on your life. You need to reflect. Okay, so this is the way if you want. If you don't understand, it's okay. You can repeat, you can ask me questions. All right, so if we go back to this, so make sure you try to answer the novel question on your own. Cuba buat sendiri, 做自己做. Then I can check if you understand or not. Okay, if you don't understand, I can help you to explain. So now you can check whether you achieved the lesson objectives. Did you identify the meaning of 9 words? Remember the 11 sentences? Answer the 20 questions. How are you okay? And can you answer the 1 SPM novel question? If you cannot, you need to go back and do it again. If you can, then very good. Excellent job. All right. That's all for today. Thank you very much for coming for the class. I'll see you on Thursday. All right.